What is up, everyone? I am 𝐩𝑬𝚎 with the Wendy Slaughter team at Elevate Real Estate Brokerage, and it is a beautiful day to talk real estate. So grab yourself a beverage and let's talk about closing costs. Yes, I know these are the not so fun fees that you're gonna run into when you're purchasing a home. And I know this isn't really the fun or exciting part, but it is so important to understand what these fees are, and most importantly, to be able to budget for them. Because closing costs are not part of your down payment. These are funds that are in addition to your down payment. So let's say you have $30,000 in the bank set aside for purchasing a home, which by the way is awesome. If you have done that, that is great. So we have this $30,000 to cover all of the expenses associated with buying a house. Just know that that whole pot of money is not going to be going towards your down payment. Some of that's going to go towards closing costs, and then you can adjust your down payment accordingly. So I always tell my clients to budget for between 2 and 4% of the purchase price to go towards closing costs. So depending on where you fall in that range, it could be the difference of thousands of dollars. So in order to get the most accurate estimate, I would highly recommend that you get pre-approved by your lender, talk to them about their closing costs, and then get an estimate from them. I can provide an estimate, but the one from the lender is going to give you a much more precise cost breakdown, because they're going to be looking at more of your financial picture, so including your credit score. So what are closing costs made up of? Let's start with the transfer tax. This is a transaction fee for the transfer of the title to the property from one entity to another. So there is a state and county tax, and it can vary depending on where you're buying. But for example, in Howard County, it is 1%, and in Baltimore County, it is 1.5%. So closing costs will also include title insurance, and this is typically 0.5% to 1% of the purchase price. Then there's tax and utility reimbursements, and then miscellaneous smaller fees for services like notaries and wire transfers. Another big one is going to be escrows. So if you're getting a mortgage, your lender could also require that funds be held in escrow for taxes and insurance. So this means you'll usually pay close to a year of your taxes up front, so that the mortgage company can pay the taxes for you. So they will keep replenishing your account from that monthly payment. I provide all of my clients with a resource that outlines all the financial considerations to take into account when you're planning to purchase a home. So if you would like a copy of that, just shoot me a message and I would be more than happy to get that over to you. So as home prices are rising, and we all know this market's crazy and buyers are finding themselves in all sorts of bidding wars, it is more important than ever to make sure that your plan includes budgeting for these closing costs that we just reviewed. Also, I want you to keep in mind that these fees can vary. So depending on your location, your loan program, and your particular lender. So if you're thinking about buying and you're wondering what your fees might be, let's get together. Give me a call, text, email, or DM me. Talk to you soon.